Welcome back to the Diver Guide channel. A few weeks ago, I started a little series on how to do hurdles really well, and I wanted to show you an example of what a really good hurdle looks like. As always, I make these because I didn't have anything like this when I was growing up, and I know a lot of you guys don't have coaches, so I'm here to help. If you ever want my opinion on your dives, you can click the link below, and I can give you feedback on your own dives and hurdles. And if not, enjoy the video, and we'll start right here. So check it out here. I don't even think this is her best execution of her hurdle, but I really want you guys to see the execution through the knee drive. Watch how she swings the arms, pretty strong, but her arms are actually a little bit slow getting up. This is the bottom position of the board, and she's still right around horizontal. They're not up all the way. She still gets them up very narrow. Look how perfect that 90-degree angle at the hips with the knee out in front and the foot pointing straight down. She gets a great push through that bottom foot. When she steps out at the peak of the jump, she has a really great line from her hands down to her toes. She's patient. She waits for the arms to swing through, and she ends up leaning a little bit on the takeoff. It's not perfect there, but we're talking about hurdles here, not the front 3.5. Side note, with the front 3.5, you see the lean forward, you see the arms don't get up all the way, but look at the pike. Look how deep she is in her pike. One of the hacks to being fast in your flips is that you just get into a tight position. If you're able to just be flexible, work on your flexibility, get into tight positions, and allow yourself to relax into a pike or a tuck or whatever you're doing, you're gonna flip faster. You don't need the best starts in the world to make your flips finish at board level. That's a little bit out of the scope of the video, but I figured I would bring it up anyways. This is her doing the same hurdle with a reverse 2.5. She was actually a little bit forward, but pretty good overall. She still steps out really deliberately, feet right below the hips. There's no toes out in front or toes behind. She makes that great line from her hands all the way to her feet, locked out, and it makes a great setup. It allows you to set up properly for any dive that you want. It's one of the more consistent hurdles that I've seen, and I'm going to completely butcher her name, but her name is Chen Yi Wen. She's got a good amount of videos out there of some of her dives and some of her training dives on some other people's channels, so I would definitely check that out if I were you. The hurdle is hard, and there's a lot to it. If you have any questions on this, let me know. I'll be answering any questions you guys have in the comments, but think about the things that are going to give you 80%, 90% of the progress is really figuring out the foot placement and figuring out your weight distribution on your foot as you're driving up. Don't be too far on your toes, don't be too far on your heel. Really try and figure out that balance for yourself, allowing the arms to swing through and use momentum to carry them up. That way you don't have to use as much muscle, and it will keep your upper body in alignment better. And then when you step out, be deliberate. Really find the placement on all these things. And like I said in the last video, do it 1,000 times and maybe you'll be halfway there. It's a long journey ahead, and hopefully I can help a little bit here. One more big takeaway is that you should really try and take any hurdle you get. If you get a dangerous hurdle, balk, please don't go on those. But if you're a little bit forward and a little bit back, whatever it is, you should try and take it as much as possible because it's going to make you a better diver in the long run. If you smack in practice, good thing because it was practice, but don't get in a habit of balking and waiting for the best hurdle. That's never going to come. Take the hurdles you get and keep working at it. When you're doing your drill work, pay special attention to these little details because it'll pay off in the long run. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, comment below if you have any questions, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.